Hello guys, welcome to this video. In today's video of administrative law, we are going to look at a case law. The case that you're going to examine today is the case of Pilkington versus Secretary of State for Environment. Let's start by looking at the context of the case. The case involved Pilkington. Pilkington was the appellant, and also it involved the Secretary of State for Environment. So the issue that was centered, or the case was centered upon a conflict of laws, whereby we see that in 1954 Pilkington, who is the appellant, was given permission with certain conditions that conflicted with a 1953 law. Without further ado, let us now examine the context of the case. In Pilkington versus Secretary of State for Environment, Pilkington, who is the appellant, acquired a strip of land of sufficient size for 3 houses with gardens. In 1954, he obtained planning permission for a bungalow in the middle of the strip as its curtilage. A curtilage is a piece of land that surrounds a building or a house. So he obtained a planning permission for a bungalow in the middle of the strip as its curtilage. A condition stated that the bungalow shall be the only dwelling to be erected upon the strip of land. The bungalow was built. Subsequently, the appellant discovered the existence of a permission granted in 1953. This permitted a bungalow to be built at the northern end of the strip, and for the remainder of the land to be used as small holding. So we see the conflict of laws, whereby we see in 1954 there was allowance for a remainder of the land to be used to build a small holding, and the northern end of the strip to be used to make a bungalow. And in 1953, that was the 1953, and then in 1954 we see that the condition attached to the license to build was that the bungalow should be in the middle of the strip. So we see certain as conflict of the law. So this matter was taken to the court, and here is what the court decided. The court held that what was authorized by the 1953 permission could not be implemented. It was no longer possible to build a bungalow ancillary to the small holding which was to occupy the rest of the site. The existing bungalow had destroyed the small holding. So we see that in this case circumstances have rendered an existing law useless. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe.